Hello, Twitchlandia, in the tubes of you. How are you doing today? We are going to be playing the Llamas and Legends Legacy Challenge Gen 1, the Bard generation. I'm so excited. So you're getting voiceover because I messed up the audio because I had to re-download OBS and all kinds of stuff because my computer fried itself and deleted all of our data from the last couple of Let's Plays. But this is what we're doing now. So Llamas and Legends is a D&D style legacy challenge created by Rochella over on YouTube, Twitch, all of the things. And she based it kind of off Critical Role in the D&D classes. Because she enjoys Critical Role. So we did go through instructions and stuff. So we're starting Gen 1. We're starting the Bard generation. And there's a it involves a lot of packs, and they're listed on her website and things. But if I don't have the pack, I will make do and find something else to do. She recommends UI cheats using the link she provided in the document, which I have downloaded, the UI cheats, which I use already. She also provided us with Bag of Shiny Math Rocks, aka our own D&D dice, if we don't have physical dice already. Sadly, I didn't get any physical dice for this challenge. I thought about it, but since we had a crash and I'm very sad and very upset spaghetti, I decided I wanted to do a challenge that made my heart happy. And I don't know that much about D&D, so I do stop and I do Google things about D&D as I'm working through the challenge with you guys. But we go through and we read all the information. Every generation we roll for a bonus, a stat check, basically. Each generation you roll a d20 for a random trait that your sim can get, and you assign your sim the trait reward, and of course it goes through 1 through 20, and it's got all sorts of rewards from the reward store on it. And then we also roll each generation a d4 for 3 skills of your choice, and whatever you roll on the d4 is how much you can cheat the skills up. We decided to do... I messed this up in the second video because I forgot. We decided to do the romance skill, the cooking skill, and the entrepreneur skill. But since it was level 1, we decided not to cheat it and just get it naturally. There's a holiday every Thursday called Roll the Dice, which reminds you to roll the dice every Thursday before you go to bed. And then whatever you do stays with you until the next roll of the dice. So you do need your bag of shiny math rocks. You want anything below a 10, or I'm sorry, above a 10. Anything below 10 is bad. So 10's kind of your neutral point. And then for Gen 1, which is the Bard, we chose the College of Arts, which uses the pack Get Famous. And we have done... I don't explain this to you guys too crazily, but I explain some of the rules here. I'm trying to kill a bunch of time because it was me just troubleshooting and crying in the corner for a lot of this. But we chose Patron of the Art. And then your next gen is Warlock, so you're always supposed to think ahead to what your next area is going to need and what you need to set up for them. So that's super fun. I'm super excited. I am in love with this challenge. I love watching Rochella play it every week or every 2 weeks or so whenever she uploads a video, and I get so excited when I see them because they're so much fun and they're so quirky. And she downloads a bunch of CC for them as well, which is listed on her little website. I downloaded some CC from her, and I downloaded some fantasy CC from some other people. I didn't exactly save it though because it's specific to this challenge. But if you guys are interested in any of the CC I have that may not be listed on Shella's list, let me know, and I will try to find the links for you guys. Let's see. Oh dear. Okay, so we have Path of Death, or we have Path of Spirit for our next gen, but we'll have to think about that. Well, I guess that will depend on who our heir is and stuff, but I'm so excited about this. I go through and I tell you guys a bunch of things about how to set it up and everything that goes into it. There's videos explaining all of this on Shella's YouTube. There's a video explaining how to use the tracker, which I haven't started using as of last episode, but I think I may use it a little bit. I do tell you guys I go in after the episode and add in all of our roll for dice. So I do that at the end of the episode. And I had something I was supposed to do at the end of last episode as well to set us up, but I cannot remember for the life of me what I was supposed to do. I think it involved the tracker, I believe, marking some stuff off for us. We are flying through our stuff, though, with our tiny house. A fun time. I was going to keep our masterpieces, but I do mess that up next episode. So, and I probably mess it up in this one as well. But you know how that goes. So we're just doing that as well. Let me see where we are as far as my recording goes, because I think that was 12 minutes, the first section. So we're like halfway through the starting soon section. So we're at like a 7. So let me see, we're about right here. Okay. But that's what we do to set up. And I had technical difficulties this whole time. I was changing tracks. I was going crazy. You guys, I cannot tell you the absolute disaster that my life has been the last couple of months. And to top it off, of course, around the holidays, we lose internet because they're working on stuff in the area that we live in. And then my computer crashed, like, literally the Friday. Not the Friday I recorded this, but, like, I think that Wednesday or Thursday, like, before recording, which is why this came about, and which is why the Space Legacy Challenge isn't happening anymore. And which is probably why they restoring the ranch isn't happening anymore with the save that it had. I might continue it with a new save and do fresh stuff. I haven't decided. If you watch that on YouTube, let me know how you feel about that. I feel bad because I haven't uploaded it in a while. Because I put it on the back burner because I had a bunch of work stuff, and I have more work stuff lately, and I had a bunch of stuff to do for fun over the last couple of months that I've been too stressed out to touch. So and I lost a bunch of just fun random videos with me and my friends just goofing off. I peaked and I lost that video, so I was very stressed. I have lost so much. I've lost files. I lost all of my alerts. I have to do that again. But I am working on some new stuff, so that's cool. And I hope you guys enjoy that. I need to, animate my starting and ending stuff, which probably would give me a good excuse to do that. But I am doing these where they start with, the cool, I made a thumbnail for this, and I'm putting, a small bit of music to it for when you watch the VOD back on YouTube. So I hope you enjoy my tiny bit of music and my fun thumbnail. I figured out how to make a backlight in that thumbnail, and I was really proud of it because I kind of wanted to do it for the last couple of legacy challenges, but I haven't figured out how yet. They're not near as fancy or as cool as some other people's thumbnails, but I really like it. I think it's cool. I borrowed Shella's Llamas&Legends thing, and then I made my own text kind of based off that because I couldn't find the assets. But I like it, and I hope it's okay that I borrowed that because everyone else was borrowing it. But I'm super excited about this challenge and what it entails and all those fun things. But we're going to jump into where I actually started editing now, I think, because that should be where we're at, which means we're editing our girly pop, and I'm going through and we're seeing what she has and what she needs, the traits and everything. So I keep going back and forth through the document for this case. So she needs the painter extraordinaire aspiration. She also needs, which gave her the muser trait, which I'm now noticing. Okay. Because I did not notice that earlier. Let me make sure that I'm still doing everything right. Yep, okay, good. Alright, so we did that. And then the other trait she needs, I keep going back and forth between the document, which is why there's pauses, and I'm reading the document to make sure that I'm doing it correctly. So let me see. This is the part where I have fun reading the document to you guys. So we're Gen 1 Bard, and I look up Bard and the things that they would need. So of course it's Get Famous, Get Together, and High School Years is the most of the packs you would use for these. However, I did College of Arts, which only uses Get Famous. So we want to be recognized and remembered. So you want nothing more than to preserve all your art for the world to see. And you're constantly jealous of other artists being featured in big museums and art shows while you struggle to get installations into the smallest of art shows. You take it on to yourself that only you will give your artwork a try, and you can only give your artwork the respect and honor that it deserves. So you want to put your name in lights and use your fame and fortune to open a museum where everyone will adore your artwork and it will be honored forever. So our career is painter extraordinaire. Our skills, we need our painting and charisma at a level 10. We want to become a 5-star celebrity and create a museum to share our work. And then I ended up giving us the art lover trait, the jealous trait, and the creative trait because I thought those worked well together. And then I'm giving us likes and dislikes as well. So our likes and our dislikes are a little bit further. Where is my likes and dislikes option? Oh, here we go. I'm a ding dong. I did not read that properly. Okay, our traits are art lover, jealous, and creative. Our likes are egotistical Sims, emotional decision-making Sims, idealistic Sims, and our dislikes are ambition. Our likes were that. Our dislikes are ambitious Sims, high-energy Sims, and rascals. So that is what I'm putting into the creative sim now. I have a hard time finding, I think it's the emotional decision-making sim. I don't know if I have that available to me as I'm looking through here. And I probably just totally missed it and messed it up, but it could be on a pack that I don't have yet. I doubt it though, because I think I have all of the packs listed, but who knows? Honestly, I never know. But that's what I'm doing. I'm adding her likes and dislikes right now. And I am just struggling to find the stupid emotional decision-making someone. And I think I eventually give up here in a few minutes. I can't believe I let those blink this whole time. That drives me insane. I hate that they flash. And I don't know how I didn't go crazy trying to find that while those were flashing in my face. I guess I was focusing a little too hard there when we did these, but we're just going crazy. I've cut out a bunch of the technical difficulties for the mod, but so hopefully most of this should line up together. But I go through this, 3 times to make sure I'm not just going crazy and that it's not here. But I guarantee you I still missed it. Because I'm going through it again. And I keep going back and forth to the sheet to make sure that I get it correct. So I'm telling you guys to hold on as I go back and forth between the sheet and the Sims. Because I didn't actually download the sheet. I just have it open. That probably would have been beneficial if I downloaded the sheet and then drug it over the screen, to be honest. To where only I could see it. And I was going to put up the roll the dice as a window for you guys. But it wouldn't go away. So I would have had to have manually pulled it up, put it away, pulled it up and put it away when I do the next part. So that's why the dice aren't on the screen, but the roll noise is, and it's a little delayed. You won't hear it in this episode because I messed it up. But it rolls across the table, and I thought that was really cool that they give you that option. I really appreciated that with my shiny bag of math rocks. I wish you could actually see the dice and customize the dice or something. Because you can save your rolls and stuff. But there's no way to customize your dice. And I do take breaks to drink and stuff because my goodness, I'm drinking coffee, not actual drinks. Coffee and water. Because I talk the entire video basically trying to set this whole thing up. And I did not realize that it was going to be so stressful, or I would have pre-set this up prior to stream. So now I kind of see why Rochella did that. Because I drove myself nuts. Here I am flipping back to the document to triple check that I have everything. And we're checking. And we're going crazy pants. And we're checking. Excuse me. And I'm checking again because I'm crazy like that. It is what it is. I do that 3 or 4 times. So I am so sorry that I did that much. But this was so stressful to set up. So if you are going to do this challenge, I do recommend setting up the basics. If you don't want to create your sim without your chat, go ahead. But definitely set up the basics. and make sure you have like everything open before you start. Because I had everything open before I even started and it was still stressful. Like, so stressful. But we're triple checking. I'm going through and I'm doing more of her dislikes and likes and stuff again. Because I found one that I missed last time. And I'm checking my audio because it keeps disappearing. Okay, let me see where we are. We're like 20 minutes into the video, which checks out about, I think. Because I cut a bunch of this video. I cut chunks of the video out, so the actual VOD is like an hour longer than this video is gonna be. So we'll see how that goes. I don't want to like play the volume or anything to that video. I ended up cutting out the audio so I could do the voiceover. So there is like no prior audio except for the small music track. Besides you hearing my voice. At least it's not crusty today. Although I still feel kind of ew. Because of the weather. And we're still checking. Oh my goodness. We check so much. When am I done checking this video? I don't know how much of this I saved in the actual video. Okay, there we go. Now we're getting into changing her face and her outfits and things. And I don't know if I named her yet. I don't think so. I don't think I named her till the end. But unless I have named her and I can't see it, let me see. Let me see if I named her. I can't tell. Nope, it's not telling me if I did name her. But her name is Odessa Starlight. Is eventually what I decide to name her. I take a break to look for names that I like. I loved the dark hair. I really did. I was really into the dark hair. But I was going to play the Disney Princess one on my personal time. Because it was between this one and the Disney Princess one. And I'm going to see if I can actually do it first before I play it on stream. So I was like really into the dark hair. But I didn't want to mess her up with the Disney Princess file. Which is Snow White who has dark hair. But I fell in love with the curls and the hair pieces. That was really cute. I really wanted the black hair, but it just felt weird to me. It didn't feel right. It felt like I was cheating the Disney Princess Legacy thing. And I liked the short hair too. I was into the short hair. Fun fact, I ended up choosing short hair for my Snow White sim and my Disney Princess Legacy thing that I'm doing on my free time. The small amount of free time that I'm doing while I read audiobooks for my book club, but you know. I like all these hairs. That one's new. I got that one new. I got a bunch of new hair when I was downloading some CC. I need to download some more hairs. I don't have all my CC that I previously had because I didn't download all of it back because I didn't want some of it. And I didn't realize that some of it had the makeup. So I'm a little low on makeup too. But I did download a majority of my shoes back because I knew I wanted my shoes. That was fun too because of all the mismatched hair. I like the mismatched hair, the like wavy hair pieces where it's out of place and it looks like she's just been running around like crazy. That's a new thing. Also, the baby hair thing is a new thing because they added that in The Sims like a couple months ago. Oh, and then I thought about making her have like fun D&D hair. I thought about the blonde. I really did. Like the white blonde or like the silver. I was really into that. And then I saw the red. And fun fact, I am redheaded, so I squealed and giggled because my hair looks like this so often. Except for I haven't had it that long, and I want to say like 2 years. My hair has been like the bob style or shorter for the last 2 or 3 years, I think. But it used to be this long, and it would curl, and it would straighten, and it would look like this, and there would be pieces of my hair everywhere, except for mine was way more frizzy. It wasn't this pretty. So I got super excited when I saw the hair. And then I wanted to pick teeth. I did get fangs later after this video, but I liked her teeth the way they were. I think I'll leave them alone for now. I don't know. Maybe we'll give the kiddos some fang teeth or something. I kind of want to give my one of my versions some teeth. I downloaded a lot of centaur style stuff, and there's some dryad stuff for later, I think, but I didn't download it for this video because I didn't see that Shella listed her CC until after, when I was going back through the document while we were playing. So I play around and I'm looking for, I don't even remember what I'm looking for at this point. I think I was looking for one of my face details, but I don't think I downloaded it back correctly, so it's like not there. Oh, and then I'm looking to change her eyebrows so they match her hair. I don't know why it's not matching her hair. There we go. Finally decides to match her hair. Fun fact though, most redheads have more of a brown eyebrow than a red. Just in case you were wondering. We have more of like a brown. Ooh, and then we're playing with the eyes, and I don't want to settle on an eye color, of course. Because why would I want to do that? There's so many eye colors. A lot of these are custom. I played with the shape a little bit because I was annoyed with that shape because of the eye bag. The shadow in the eye bag is ridiculous. Looking back though, her original eyes were probably the better eyes. I think I might keep those too. I can't remember. We'll see what I do. I can't remember. I go through almost all of the eyes. Because her eyes are like squinty and I'm trying to like make them bigger and I'm like doing the wrong thing. Oh, I raised her eyebrows. I just like, I have the worst time with Sims. I should have downloaded a base sim to play with, but I didn't. Oh, I made her pupils big. I forgot I did that. That was on purpose. I wanted her pupils big. I wanted to have fun with all the fun, like, fantasy-esque CC that's out there. So eventually, maybe we'll get more fantasy-like after her. I don't know. I didn't want to go too hard into the fantasy because I didn't know how well I would like it because some of the assets just look weird on The Sims. Because they're not, because they're not all Maxis match, so they just look a little weird at times. But I'm going through, I don't know what I'm looking for here though. I guess I'm trying to see if she has eye bags, but it's not telling me she does. Oh no, I'm looking for my freckles. Now I'm looking for my freckles. Because I wanted to give her freckles. Because fun fact, most redheads have freckles. And I can't remember what my freckles look like. There they are. I found them. And I didn't want a dark dusting of freckles. I wanted like a light dusting of freckles. So I try to find something light-ish. But I don't know which one I end up deciding on here. Give me a minute. Like that one has a lot of brown, that one has a lot of lighter ones, so they don't show up as much. Yeah, so it's just like a light dusting of brown across her nose. I'm just having like the worst time putting her together, but she's so cute and I love her so much. Oh, and this is the part, is this the part where I choose a different freckle, or is this the part where I figure out where the ears are? Oh, I'm looking at her nose and then trying to find my freaking mouse. Oh, this is where I find the elf ears. Here we go. I scream so loud when the elf ears happen, but you can't see the elf ears because her hair is in the way. So then I get mad you can't see her elf ears and I scream about it for like 20 whole minutes. I'm screaming that you can't see her hair. Even though I put her in long hair, you can't see her ears. And I'm so upset about it. And I don't know what to pick. And I don't know how to go about doing it. And I'm still weirded out by her eyes. So I'm checking for eye bags again. Or to see if there's any like paint or anything else I want to do. I think I was looking for a specific under eye texture thing. That scar kind of looks cool, actually. Yeah, I'm seeing if she has eye bags or not. We're not about eye bags. I'm still annoyed by her eyes. And I will still be annoyed by her eyes. And I can't figure out what about her eyes is annoying me. And how to fix it. Because I'm not good at that. I'm not good at that at all, y'all. I'm not good at that. I spend a lot of time on her eyes. My gosh. Girl, just get it together. I think the makeup's not helping either. I think I had a big issue with the makeup too. But it's okay. We're working through it. We're going ham. We're trying our best here. Doing the most. Trying to figure out what we're gonna do. Excuse my Discord imploding. Oh my god. It does that during stream too, so you guys are probably used to it. But we're just, I don't know what I'm looking for. I think I paused to look something up. Probably about bards and what they actually do. And what they look like. Yeah, I think I was looking up what bards actually look like at this point. So I did a quick Google search to see, because I'd never looked up bards before. So I'm just trying to decide, like, what eye color she should have and, like, what she should look like and if she looks like a bard. Because I compare her a lot to, Feyre. Or, yeah, not Feyre, but, yeah. The, oh my god. Rochelle's Gen 1 bard. Because I wanted something mystical, but I didn't want to go, like, too mystical and mess it up, you know? And then I decided I wanted her to have a button nose, so I played with her nose a little bit. I'm just, like, I was so not happy with the way I positioned a lot of her stuff, but eventually she starts looking cute to me, and I felt a little bit better. But, you know, I'm going through and I'm seeing if there's anything else going on. If I want her to have earrings, if I want to do anything else with her face. I think I'm looking for some face paint because I downloaded some face paint. And some like tattoos. And I can't figure out where they went to. So I think that's what I was looking for at the moment. Yep, that's what I'm looking for. Is the tattoos. Because I had some like face drawn swirly like K-pop demon hunter tattoos I thought about putting on her. I think. I was looking for other things to see what I liked and what I didn't like. This is me trying to figure out where all of that goes and what she actually has on her face. Yep, I'm still hunting. Can't find what I want. Oh, there it is. I was looking for my horns, yeah. I do the same thing when I look for the tattoos later because I can't find them. But I downloaded a bunch of cool horns before we started. I think some of these would be cute for our Grim Gen or our Warlock Gen to have some sort of horns. I also have like centaur horns. I have some other horns. I downloaded some more horns after this episode too. So we have some more that curl different ways and look differently. I wanted to add some of those features, but then I decided against it for her. I thought I had more horns, but I don't. Try to figure out what I want to do with her, if I want her to have horns or not. I thought I downloaded smaller horns, but I don't think I did at this point. I think I did that afterwards. So it's me struggling through a lot of that. And now I'm going back to her makeup because it's driving me crazy. And we're actually going to do makeup now. Yeah. I love CC makeup. CC makeup is so good. I wanted to do something light, kind of natural, but still kind of brought your attention to her face because I think she's pretty. She can be pretty when she wants to be, so I wanted to do like a natural but still like alluring, charismatic type artsy vibe. Nothing too crazy. At first, anyway. And then I struggle with her eyeshadow because eyeshadow is the bane of my existence, IRL and in game. I hardly ever wear makeup, so like in-game makeup, just I never know what I want or what looks good. So it is a struggle. It is a struggle bus. I'm moving the mic so I can pay attention more. Here we go. So I don't have to like yell scream like this across the room. But we're going in eyelashes. I almost said eyeliner. Eyelashes. Did I end up giving her black eyelashes or brown? I can't remember. I think I did brown. Or I might have done black since I didn't put any eyeliner on her eyes. I don't think I put any eyeliner on her. So I could have just given her black lashes. I can't really tell in here in the video. But we are doing... I do try a few eyeliner looks because I kind of wanted to give her a bit of a wing, but then I didn't like it. So I do end up taking it off. See, because it makes her eyes smaller than they actually are. Like, it makes her eyes look very small, and I did not enjoy it. It bugged me. I thought it was pretty at first, but then I was like, nope. And I yoinked it. And I think I decided no eyeliner. Yeah, I think I decided right here no eyeliner. Yep, and we move on to lipstick. Every time I say that, it reminds me of that TikTok where the girl goes, yeah, my lippy stick from Home Depot. When her dad asks her where she gets her mom's lipstick from, she's like, I bought it from Home Depot. That's what I think of every time I do a Sims lipstick in game. I'm like, lipstick from Home Depot. Just in case you wanted to know what goes through my brain every time I do lipstick. I was trying to get it a nude that would look nice, but no, it was too yellowy. The way she smiles, she goes, eh. She smiles with all of her teeth. You see it? She smiles with all of her teeth. Yeah, that was on purpose. She smiles with all her teeth. Teethies. Let's see. And then I think I settle on like a nude brown, which is what I wear IRL. I wear like brown gold eyeliner and neutral brown lipstick. And if I do my eyelashes, I wear brown mascara most of the time. So I kind of mimicked her after my natural makeup routine eventually, once I decide which brown tint to use. I wear a really dark brown. I think it's called like Cowboys and Chocolate, but it was like discontinued, so I had to find another dark brown. But I do tend to wear dark brown. Fun fact though, I don't have green eyes. I did those all on my own because I've always wanted green eyes with the red hair because I think it's a pretty contrast color. Oh, I did settle for more of a nude, I think. But I like it. And then I don't remember if I remember to save it all over, but eventually I will. And then we're doing her everyday outfit. Every day. And then I'm looking for tattoos. I don't know why I go on the tangent for the tattoos, but I went on a tangent for the tattoos. And I literally looked right past the tattoos like 5 bajillion times. And I'm like, where are the tattoos? Oh, and then I wanted to take off leg hair. But, fun fact, there is a roll of the dice where you change the color of your hair. Like your leg hair and your arm hair. So I had to leave it on. And I got real upset because I hate the leg hair and the arm hair. And I randomly just found it. But I forgot that you can turn it on and off. But I didn't want to do it because I didn't want to mess up the Llamas&Legends in case we roll the leg hair one. And I found body scars and I freak out and I keep looking and I can't find it. And I still can't find it. And I finally find some of the tattoos and I get excited. So we try on a couple different tattoos. I thought it was a dragon at first, but I think it's a cow plant now. Yeah, it's a cow plant. I got some watercolor tattoos because I thought those would look cool. They kind of look a little washed out though, so they're not my favorite. But it's cool that you can do watercolor tattoos now. I'm so pumped about that. Ooh, and then the leg wrap tattoo feels like a Solani tattoo. And then I have some specific, I think they're Baldur's Gate tattoos I downloaded. I did not know they were Baldur's Gate tattoos though when I downloaded them, so like I didn't pay attention to the fact that they were Baldur's Gate tattoos. And now I get annoyed and I messed up, so now I have to find tattoos again. I should go crazy. And I'm looking and I'm thinking, what about a back piece? And then we get that. And I laugh really hard because it's a booty. And I really, really liked this one. This, like, lacy, like, mandala drip tattoo. So I'll probably give that to somebody eventually. Because I really thought that was pretty. I liked it. The gold on her skin was really nice. IRL, it probably wouldn't be a good tattoo, though. Because the color would fade so bad. This one looks cool to me, too. I think it's a specific game tattoo, though. But I could be wrong. But that was really cool with the spinal cord vibes and the purple. I was really feeling that one too. That one made me happy and I couldn't decide which color to put it in. I really like the purple though. I like the vibrant tattoo vibe, but I've been watching a lot of tattoo videos and I've found out that IRL vibrant tattoos don't last very long, so you're better off to do the black because it's easier to do retouches. Just fun fact. I think it's a fun fact anyway. Ooh, that one was pretty. I think that one was another video game tattoo. I don't look at the tattoos, so I don't really know what they're from. But any of them with the custom content handle were most likely either, I think I downloaded Witchy Vibes tattoos, Watercolor Vibe tattoos, which is that. And then I downloaded, I think, some video game tattoos and then the Demon Hunter tattoos. And I ended up liking this one, but I couldn't tell if I wanted it in the black or in the blue. I think I settled on the blue though, because I wanted something that would go up and down her body, but would also still feel kind of magical. Yes, I did stars, magical, woo. But I wanted to check out some other tattoos, so I go back through and I try some other tattoos. This one, I'm thinking about doing for the Grim Gen, the Warlock Gen or whatever. Whether or not they do Path of Peace or Path of Light, or if we do Path of Darkness or Path of Peace. If we do Grimborn stuff, I want to do that for that one. Oh, another watercolor. That one was really pretty. I appreciated that. There's some birds. The birds were kind of funny to me. These look like tribal, like, these are video game tattoos, I think. There's another watercolor with birds. I think I downloaded a nature pack too, which is where all the birds are coming from. There's another small tattoo. I did the bird again. The bird looks really cute. I laughed about the bird for a couple minutes. Oh, and we go back to the star tattoo. And we go back to the neck one. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. If I got a tattoo, honestly, that back tattoo would be pretty cool with the spine going up and down. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know if I'd be able to sit still long enough for it, though. I'm really fidgety IRL. But I've always wanted a tattoo. And then I debate on putting extra tattoos on her, like an arm sleeve, because she's a painter. And there's no way that she doesn't, like, tattoo herself or get tattoos and show them off. Like, maybe her own artwork. But as a tattoo, I don't know. You never know. I mean, if I could paint good and I had a tattoo friend that would tattoo me, I'd be all over painting my own cool tattoos that no one had. Oh, and then these are the back of the arm tattoos, and I can't figure out for the life of me what is happening. Because I didn't even know that, like, back of the arm tattoos were a thing. Like, what the heck are they doing? And then I finally catch it on the back of her elbow. I think this spin around, maybe? And I was so frustrated. The perks of being blind when you see a flash of something and you're like, what is that? But you can't exactly tell how to turn yourself. So then we check on the wrist again. These are really cool. I think there's one that looks like henna, and I get really excited at one point. I think it's that one. Yeah, that one, because I keep changing the color because I like it. To me, it looks like a henna drawn tattoo, and I thought it would be super cool for her to have like the tattoo down the fingers. I heard that is like the most painful, most crazy thing, is doing your fingers too. So I tell a story about that. One of my dad's friends actually has like his wedding band tattooed on his finger with his wife because they get tattoos all the time. And he said it hurt. He said it was pretty gnarly. It was probably one of the worst tattoos he'd had. Sorry, I keep tapping the bottom of the microphone. But guy has tattoos everywhere, and he was just like, yeah, the finger ones, don't recommend, especially when you don't have thick fingers. When you have like bony fingers, it hurts more, because like tattooing on bone just hurts apparently, like really bad. But I'm having fun. I get so excited. I don't download a lot of like tattoos and stuff, so I was like super into the tattoos. And I was super into creating her. I was so excited, you guys. Like, I never shut up about it. I'm actually going to open soda so I can keep talking to you. Here we go. I actually do this in the video. So here's your ASMR for the VOD watchers. Ready? 1, 2, 3. ASMR. It was a coffee, though, in the actual stream, because it was like 9 a.m. 9 or 10 o'clock. Ugh, that's even bad. That's even worse the second time. They make zero sugar, the new Sprite, and it tastes so bad. My mother-in-law thought it was regular. Well, they subbed it for the sugar-free kind because my partner decides not to do substitutions sometimes. And so they just grabbed whatever. And she drank one and was like, I can't drink that. And I was just like, give it to me. I'll drink it. Like, I'm not wasting. Like, it can't be that bad. Oh, it's that bad. Oh, that one was cool too. That one goes with the back tattoo, but it does the front. I was excited about the front tattoos too. Oh, and the stomach tattoos. This is where we get into the witchy vibes tattoos. That one was really pretty. It goes all the way across. I thought that was really pretty. I said maybe for like a future gen we would do that one. I don't know what the future gens are though, so we'll see. And then I'm looking, I'm doing her under eye tattoos, because I thought that would be cool. It felt too anime for me though, so I took a break from those and I decided I didn't like them. Let's see, I need like 2 seconds, so I'm gonna try to give myself those 2 seconds. Oh my goodness, I finally realized how long I actually took and created them. Holy cow. You guys, that is crazy. Crazy. Did not know that I took that long in here. But I think I finally give up on the tattoos right about here. Hopefully, and we get to dressing her up. My goodness. Let's see, what am I searching for? I'm searching for custom content, because there's something specific I want. I can't figure out what it is. Oh, sorry. That was my elbow resting on the desk. I'm trying to find something cute for her every day. And that's when I realized that my cardigan doesn't have the shirt. Ha! I could pair that with the bodycon though. The bodycon would be really cute with that. I like that top. But it just did not fit right. And then I liked this one a lot, but I didn't prefer that color. So we scrolled through the colors. I use this one a lot, honestly. It gave rustic painter vibes to me. I don't know. Like, it's just a tank top and like a old flannel button up. But it just looks super cute. And I'm going to struggle with the pants a little bit. But that's okay. I eventually settle on some. I like those. But they're not my favorite, so I changed the color. And I think about it, and I decide that I look, I'm in that color. And then I gotta find shoes. Shoes are the bane of my existence, IRL and in-game, because I love fancy girly shoes, like to dress up. But IRL, I cannot wear fancy girly shoes. So I just shove our girl in some cute Converse, which I would wear IRL. And I decide whether I want to give her any accessories or not. And I'm looking and I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here. If I want to do like any socks or any tights or any bracelets or anything like that. And I decide maybe like some earrings or a necklace might be okay. So I go to the necklaces and we start looking. And I'm looking for something specific. And I can't really find it, but I like that. Because it goes really cute with the outfit. And then I settle on a color. And she looks really cute and kitschy. And I like it. And I think I settle on that one for her first outfit. And then, oh, I go back and I make sure all of our stuff is copied over at this point. Yep, that's what I'm doing, making sure everything's copied over. And then I really like this outfit. I liked it, except for like the skirt. I didn't like the skirt, but I liked the top and the hat. That was really cute. To me, anyway. The fact that she wanted to bundle up was cute. So I try to find the top, and then I realize the top's not custom content. So I go over, and I get rid of custom content, and I find the top immediately, and I'm like, what color should we do? And I pop on the pink one, and I really like the pink one, but I'm not 100% sure, so I pop on the purple mauve looking one. And I'm also not 100% sure. But then I settle for the khaki one, and I'm like, that would probably be the cutest one. So then I look for skirts. And boy, do I look for skirts. Because my lord, I can't find anything that I like that goes with that top. I think one of those skirts is supposed to go with it. Or like a pair of pants. But I can't remember. And I can't find it. And I can't be bothered. So I'm just trying stuff on. And I kind of like those. But not really. Because it makes the outfit look a little too plain. So I'm trying to find a color that I like. Still not liking them. Thinking that maybe a gray would help. Nope. Doesn't look khaki enough. I was going for khakis. Couldn't find the right color khakis. They were either too brown or too yellow. Or look like utility pants. I don't know. I went back to the skirt. Decided to try it in another pattern because there were some plain ones. Decided I hated it. But the fact that it was pleated was really cute. Went down to look through the colors. Still hating it. Still hating it. Realizes it's pleated. Still hates it in the white because it doesn't match the cream white of the top. But I could have gotten away with that in retrospect. They almost match. Then I looked through the patterns to see if there was a cute pattern one because I didn't want it to be too plain. I wanted it to be a little artsy, and then down the toilet we go again. And we go to the white one, and then I realized that there's some pattern one, but there's no khaki version of that pattern, which would have been really freaking cute. Thanks, Sims team. So I take off her pants. I totally forgot I left her in the nude for this long. Nudie pants. Nude pants time. Oh, that actually covers the socks on those shoes. I didn't notice that before. And then I realized that these are not the right kind of pants. And then I realized that the shoes are the ones with the socks on them. And then I'm trying another pair of pants. The long, like, slacks looking pants. Even though they're not slacks and I don't like them. And we try on some tight jeans and I don't like those either. And I didn't realize they were clipping with the shoes. Till like right now. But they clipped with my shoes. It wouldn't have mattered anyway. I didn't keep the shoes. And I don't like it when I see the pattern again. And I'm like, ooh, that would be really cute if it was in a... And it is. But it didn't look like it was the right color. And it kind of gave me the ick. Because the black was really dark. But that's probably the color that goes with that shirt. And then I tried again with jeans. Because, you know, a girl does a khaki sweater and some jeans sometimes. And we're getting nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. And I try it with dark jeans. And I hate it more with dark jeans. Even though I wore that to Christmas events. And I try it with the gray. And I don't like it. But I'm kind of like it. And then I try it with the brown. And it just looks like it's duty. And then I try it with the gray again. Trying to get a khaki color at this point. That kind of looks khaki, but it's not the right kind of khaki. It's like to the point to where I literally put on the khaki pants. And I still can't find the right khaki. Then I put on jeans again. And that's when I finally break and decide that the shirt is not gonna work out. Sorry, there was a train in the middle of me recording that. That was a lull of silence because I muted real fast. Haha. But we're trying to change the shirt now. So we're going to go into that and see what I can find. And then I decide to try to change the... Oh no, this isn't where I decided to... Excuse me. This isn't where I decided to change the shirt. This is where I was trying to match. I was trying to match the shirt with a bottom. Still couldn't do it, guys. I still couldn't do it. We were literally... I went through everything that looked like it was the correct one and could not find it. I'm thinking it was Cottage Living or like Snowy Escape or something that shirt came from. But I could not find the matching bottom. So I don't know where it came from, to be honest with you. Couldn't tell you. But I fight it for forever, and I go through a bunch of different ones that look like they're the same icon, even though I know they're probably not the same icon. I'm blind. What else can I tell you? I mess this up all the time. Half the time I have to zoom in with my phone to see exactly what the icon is. But it's okay. I guess I could have just clicked through them until the t-shirt came up, but I totally forgot that was an option. And at that point, I was spiraling mad because over a pair of pants, you guys. A pair of pants. Or like a skirt or whatever was going to go with those. I'm just spiraling into the abyss at this point. And I'm just like, nothing matches. Everything looks like duty. I can't find it to save my life. Like, I am raging as I'm doing these. I'm just like, oh my god. Like, we're changing it up. We're doing like a full body or something. Like, I can't handle that shirt anymore. So we switched to a cute little dress. I like this dress a lot, actually. But I ended up choosing something a little bit more kitschy and cute. I think I settled on this dress, which is from the, what is it called? Oh my god. Jesus Louise, man. The Death expansion pack. My lord. What is that called? Oh my god, what is that called, you guys? The Death, you know what I mean, though. The Death expansion pack. The Grim Reaper one. That's what that's from. There's also a swimsuit that looks like that. Not the Reaper's Rewards. Oh my god, the Reaper, whatever, the blah, blah, blah. Oh my lord. I almost called it the Reaper's Rewards expansion pack, but that was the event we did for it. But it is an expansion pack, I think. But that's what that's from. And I think the hat is a CC. So I go in to match my nails. I have the worst time with nails, IRL and in-game. I use Color Street when I do my nails. That way I don't have to pick things and I can just put the pretty polish on and cut it to my nails. Oh, this is a CC I got for dirty nails for like a future gen. It's like a Banshee gen thing. It's for like a Banshee, like a specter, like that digs theirself out of their grave nails. And I normally don't do nails, but I wanted to do nails for her formal wear. I think this is like one of the only ones where I do her nails, actually, which is funny. So she does pretty nails for her formal events. Like, she goes to the store and she gets on like clip-on nails, the little press-on nails you used to get at Walmart, you know? With like the horrible smelling like glue that never worked. Yeah, she gets those, but the better ones, and she buys like the good glue from Amazon or something. That's what she does. She doesn't do her nails fancy just for this. She goes and gets the ones where you could just put them on and take them off. Or like the gel UV like press-ons or something. And then I went full cat claws. I was like, meow. And then I was like, oh wait, those are cat claws. Never mind. And then I think I accidentally find more dirty nails too at one point, which is really funny. Oh, the yellow looks so bad. Oh, pretty. Those are like, rounded a little bit. But they're cute. They're cute, they're cute, they're cute. Oh, I found the pride nails. And I forget they were pride themed. So I thought they'd be really cute. Except for I can't find the color that I want, and those match the skirt too close that they don't look good. But then I maybe I decided to keep them because I don't want to go hunting for brown nails anymore. Like, who the heck? Like, there's like no brown tan nails or something. So I decided to do like little there's some nude toesies. I did nude toesies because I wanted to put her in shoes that showed her toesies. Did I change? I changed her hat, yeah, because it was black before. So we changed her little hat to match. She looks so cute. She's got little white shoesies on. And then I go back to her nails because I'm looking for bracelets now because I think she needs a bracelet. Yeah, I never do rings. I should probably do rings more often than I do bracelets, but I don't like the look of the rings. Oh, that bracelet was cute. Yeah, I think I ended up settling for that bracelet. Yeah, I settled for that bracelet because I looked at it twice to make sure it was the bracelet I wanted. And then I decided that outfit was cute. And then I liked it. And then I looked at bracelets again, but then I went to her, oh my god, her activewear. Holy cow. And then I decided I want to do an updo for her activewear. So we go hunting for an updo for a girl. And then I realized I clicked the wrong hair. The wrong kind of hair. So I'm scrolling around and I'm looking for hair that I like. Do. And I kind of like that, but I use that so much with my Sims that have curly hair because there's only so many curly hairs that I have that are like updo hair. So I decided I don't want to do that. So I throw it back in like a long Katniss Everdeen type braid. Because I want to show off her ears. Oh my god, look at all the stuff she has on too. Like, look at how cute she looks. I love her. I'm so excited. I end up calling her Odessa like all next episode. So if you hear me call her that instead of Odessa, apparently her canon nickname is Dessa because I keep using it. I love her ears though. They're so cute. I like the look. I know it's not good because she's like has straight hair in that one and it's not like curly, but but I liked it at the time, so that's okay. I'll probably keep it though. And then I wanted to put her in like a cute little tracksuit because I didn't want to try too hard to the athletic wear. We never see them in their athletic wear, so I don't try too hard anymore. I have like one tracksuit I like and like one other full body outfit that I think I like. So that's what we go for, I think. I end up settling for that. And then I debate on whether to take her makeup off or not. And then I decide to leave it because I don't want to deal with it. And then we hippity hop over to her sleepwear. And I almost click on party wear because I'm so focused. And then I laugh at myself because I forgot she had red hair that was curly. And I jump scared the crap out of myself right then. Because I was like, what the crap? Oh, and then this is one of my new favorite night sets. I don't know where I got it, but it's so cute and girly. And it looks so soft and cottony too. It's really cute. And I'm deciding what color I like on her. I really like the orange, but I settle for like the yellow green. Like the limey lime green color. And then I can't find the shorts. So I'm like dead and determined that there's no shorts that match those. So I'm just looking for something this close at this point. And then I'm like, I give up on those. And then I find the matching shorts. Or something that's similar to the matching shorts anyway. I don't think those are the exact matching shorts. No, they're another set of CC shorts. Eventually I do find the matching shorts though. Yeah, there we go. No, yeah, those are the right shorts. Yeah, because they match, yeah. Never mind, I'm a blonde. Those are the right shorts. I have another set of CC shorts that are like those shorts, but they're not. And then I decided I don't want the bunny slippers, even though those are my favorite. So then I try her in some Uggs, and I deem those disgusting. So I decided not to put her in those either, because everything looks gross. So she just goes barefoot to bed all the time. Our queen is good. And then I spin around to see if I can see part of her tattoo, which I can, which makes me laugh. I think the outfit's really cute. That's what I'm doing right there, is laughing about the tiny peek of tattoo I get. And then I debate on whether I want to put her hair up to sleep or not. And I think I decide against it. I can't remember what I decide to do. Yeah, I decide against it here, I think. Let me see. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. No, yeah, I decide against it. Oh, we jump into her party wear. Ooh la la. And then I decide Girlie's putting her hair up, because I want to show off her ears. And I'm trying to find the hair that I want. It's going to show off her ears, but also be super cute. And then I fall in love with this hair again. I love this hair so much. I used to straighten my hair for parties, so this would be like the look I would end up getting. Or at least similar to it. Sorry, I'm yawning. I'm really tired today, guys. Oh, that's cute. I didn't end up liking that one though. I remember the bubble braid. The bubble braid was fun. I liked the bubble braid. And then I think I settled for this. The curly top hair with the bangs out front. Because my hair used to do that. Except for my bangs would be everywhere. They wouldn't be cute and curly. They'd just be like... They'd just be like a poof. A poof of air. A poof of craziness. Just going everywhere. And then we're trying on cute tops. Because of course we're trying on cute tops, girl. And then I really fall in love with this top. But then the cleavage is not working for me. And then I find the painting pants, which unbeknownst to me are apparently a part of the... There's also some that are a part of like the painter career that have paint on them and dirt and stuff, which is weird. Because I downloaded those CC pants. I think they're CC pants. I can't remember. Those might be the ones from the painter career. But she has a pair of those on later. Ignore my soda sipping so I can continue to speak to you. We're 2 hours in, by the way. And I do funny check-ins too throughout. So you get those in like the VOD, but you don't get to hear it. Or well, you don't get to hear this part because I messed up. But I do check in randomly and I go, hi, it's been 2 hours. Because I started early because I knew it was going to take forever. But I didn't know it was going to take 3,000 years and create a sim, so I'm sorry. I'm getting better at not taking 3,000 years and create a sim, though. But I was really indecisive on what I wanted her to wear. I laughed about that top. I like that top sometimes, but not all the time. And I was not feeling it. I wanted something that would complement the pants, but also wouldn't, like, take away from the artsy vibe of the pants. I don't know. I don't know what I wanted. Honestly, I don't know what I want half the time. That's another top that probably goes with, like, a cardigan or something. I don't think I end up keeping that because I talk about it being, like, a bra. Because it looks like some, like, vintage push-up, like, burlesque bra thing. And it's, like, the only bra to, like, ever highlight a Sim's boobs. I don't know. I might end up sticking with it, though. I can't remember. If I do, and I didn't think about that beforehand, that's going to be really funny. And then I try to find her a statement piece. Oh, so I do end up sticking with the shirt. Oh, no. And I just roasted this shirt, guys. Oh, no. Not me just roasting the shirt and I end up keeping it. But I wanted the pants to be like a focal point. But who the heck can look at those pants when you see that bra? It's like straight up a bra. I don't even know. Like, she put on a sports bra, I guess, with like push up in it. I don't even know what that's from. It has to be from like one of those shirts. Oh! And then I jump scared myself again, trying to look for her swimwear. And I look at her swimwear and I say, dang, that's pretty okay. I said it actually matches the heck. And then I'm like, I'm just going to take off your shoes because I don't want to spend time in swimwear if it already matches. I mean, it's not a perfect match, obviously, but I was okay with it. Because, like, again, we're never going to see that. When is Girly Pop going to go swimming? I mean, maybe. Maybe she'll go swimming eventually, but, like, nobody's going to freak out over a cute little black bikini. The Ariana Grande pony. The messy hair. I almost let her keep it. But then I thought of Belle from Beauty and the Beast. And some other stuff. And I was like, I don't know if I want her to look like that. So I don't know if I end up letting her keep it. I can't remember. I'm looking for something. I don't know what I'm thinking right now. I'm probably having that same epiphany that it looks like a Disney princess hairstyle, and I'll probably put it on one of my Disney princesses, and then I'll be, like, really annoyed that I use that hair, like, a billion times. And I'm probably taking a breather to get a drink and telling you guys to give yourselves, like, a minute to do what you do. Because at this point, I have been recording for almost 3 hours. Like, it's, yeah. No, not almost 3 hours. No, it's been like 2 hours. So this is where I took my break. I lie. But for you guys, it's only probably going to be like about an hour. Because I took out, like, the me panicking for like over 45 minutes about how to set up the voice thing and then messing it up. Hence the voiceover. But yeah, I freak out about that for like probably a few minutes. I'd say I gave myself about 5 to 10 minutes to have a crash out. And that may or may not have been when my caseworker called to confirm what time my appointment was today. Because I saw her today. Or no, at that time it would have been Friday. But it could have been somebody else. It could have been my dad. It could have been my pharmacy. Who the heck knows, honestly. I could have just needed a break to go to the bathroom. I don't remember what I told y'all. On Monday, though, I do take a break to answer a call from my caseworker. I really like this hair, and I'm going to use it for a future gen, definitely. Because I like it. It's very nice. I also like that, but it covers her ears, and it looks kind of weird. So I don't settle on that hair, although it does look cute. I'm keeping going. I'm looking for some more hair. And then I think I settle on this hair again. I think I settle on the curly updo vibe. Again, and I'm looking for like a specific type of shirt. But I get our boudoir bodysuit. And I was trying to match it up with the skirt because I kind of liked the vibe of the skirt. But then again, I didn't like the colors. I was looking for something that was a little bit more showy. Something that I normally wouldn't put my Sims in. You know? I kind of liked that. And then I decided if I could change the skirt to match it, then maybe I would keep it. But then I decided to change into those frilly, fluffy shorts at the last minute because I thought that was more summer-esque, like a pair of cotton shorts. So I go through the colors to find out which color I like. That's too close to the skin. The white looks a little weird. Looks kind of dingy and I don't like it. So I go back to the blue. Because I look good in dark blue, so I know she looks good in dark blue. And then I decide that I don't like those shoes. Although I'm not sure why I don't like those shoes, but I don't. So I fiddle with the color of the shoes. And I decide I don't like them. So then I just scroll around till I find what I want. I think I end up putting her in some flats or something. Or those weird, boat tennis shoes. I can't remember what I'm doing. Oh, I think it's the weird flat flip-flops. That look like they have an indent on them, yeah. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm not 100% sure if I settle for those. I can't remember. I guess I do, though. We'll see. Yeah, I settle for those, and I go for her necklace next. Girl looks really pretty right there. I'm falling. I'm squealing about how cute she is, every, 10 minutes, and you guys miss all of it. Oh, and then I have a really hard time with the necklace, because it touches the shirt. But you can tell that it's not touching her neck when she's wearing this shirt. But it's also not loose either, so it bugs me. So I try a couple different necklaces because I kind of want something that hangs down into her cleavage area. But. And then I see the cute necklace. And I think about it. I really think about it because I like those necklaces. I like the gothic necklaces there. They're my weak spot. I have a whole pack of gothic CC necklaces. And chokers because I like chokers IRL. I think they're fun. Especially the velvet ones. They're really pretty. I try a few more longer necklaces. I decide I don't like it. That kind of gives what I was hoping for. But then again, I decide I don't like it. That kind of gives what I was hoping for. But it still looks like it's not touching her neck. Definitely not that. Don't know why I tried that one. We're getting past all my gothic choker colors. You see them? They're very nice. They're very good. I like my gothic choker colors. I did make sure I downloaded all of those back. Some of them are really big and bulky, and some of them are cute and dainty. And I like the cute and dainty ones most of the time, because you can make them work with different stuff. What am I doing right now? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do, I guess. And I'm like thinking really hard about it, I guess, because I'm taking a bit of time. I'm really frustrated about the necklaces, and I'm like, I know I am. I'm like, and I'm like making hand clap sounds, and like, because they all sit weird. That's the one thing about CC stuff. They clash and stuff sits weird, or they don't sit on your Sim's neck right. It's like totally the weirdest thing in the world. But it is what it is. So you just keep going. And oh my god, I chill out here. Maybe I needed a drink. Maybe I took a drink break. I don't know. Probably took a drink break again, because Girly is not used to talking her head off. Or I'm looking at more stuff about birds or something to try to find something that might like symbolize a bird. I don't know. Because again, like I said, I don't know a ton about D&D. So I panic search a bunch of stuff while we do this Let's Play. And I'm so sorry. You guys have to sit around and wait for me to do that. But I could be searching that stuff up. I could be searching for like a specific necklace style to see if I have it in game. Like, the world may never know. Oh, I did name her. I can finally see it. Yeah, Odessa, she, her. But that's what we're up to at the moment. And that's okay. We're just having a fun time. Strategizing and whatnot, and doing some crazy stuff. I did carry over all her makeup though, so I definitely don't have to redo that later, which is always a plus. I'm thinking about her earrings. I could also be thinking about earrings too. I was like so struggling that day, like it was insane, and I was getting like 1,000 messages and like 1,000 texts and stuff. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy town. But you never know what you're gonna get with me. You really don't. I never know what I'm gonna do when these Let's Plays start and when they end and stuff. I just go with it. Like I do everything else. We're just having a fun time. It's okay. Because that's the point of these Let's Plays, is to have a fun time. So I'm probably checking a bunch of stuff, like usual. My goodness, how long do I take to do that? Good grief. You guys probably hate when I take breaks, because I just leave the game out. Because I'm normally gone for like not even 5 minutes. But it is what it is, it's fine. It happens, and regular streamers take breaks too, so you can't be like, oh, you take too many breaks, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I do, but don't be like, you take too many breaks. Okay? Okay, cool. Alright. Yeah. We're still taking a break. Do. I think I may have took a stretch break and a water and a pee break. And I probably told you guys to go stretch, grab a snack, get a drink, do all the things, go to the bathroom, take your chill pill, take a deep breath, because I was crashing. Like, I was crashing and burning. Crashing and burning. That's what we were doing. We were crashing and burning. And there was like an hour left of stream. Oh my god. Yeah. At that point, I was crashing and burning. There was fire happening. I was probably having a mental breakdown. Who knows, honestly. It would not surprise me if I had a mental breakdown and cry in the corner for like 5 minutes. Like I said, the last couple of months, especially the last 2 weeks, made me want to cry. Actually sitting down to record this made me want to cry. Like, I almost didn't record this Let's Play. I almost didn't start it. And then to go back and find out that I have to do voiceover for the Let's Play. Oh my god. Was it a insane turn of events. I can't even tell you the amount of, like, absolute, like, meltdown I had when I took these breaks to breathe. Like, epic meltdowns happened. I was probably checking Twitch, because I was having issues with the sound too. Also, probably a good possibility that I was checking that. But yeah. I check Twitch a lot, and I still somehow miss my friends' messages every time they message me on Twitch. Oh, and I finally come back, and I finally decide that necklace is fine, I guess. And we go to cold weather, because I give up on life. And we're in our final outfit. It's final countdown. And I just picked something cute and full body, because your girl is so tired of being in Creative Sim that I just want to get to the gameplay part. You know what I'm feeling? Yeah. At that point, I was over it. So cute, cushy kitty vibes were the vibe this time around. And I kind of matched it to her every day, because we're probably going to see her in it a lot. And I decide if I want to put a hat on her, like a Christmas hat, or if I want to do something cute, or like a bow, or like what, because it needed something and I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do. And everything was too pink, or not enough purple, or... Ugh, the struggle. Fun fact, pink used to be my favorite color, and now it's purple. So... I was a really big pink girly back in the day. And then, like, every redhead, I get told that redheads shouldn't wear pink and that pink didn't look good on redheads. Pink does look good on you and you're beautiful. So if you like pink, wear it. Screw everyone else's opinion. And then this is where the purples were too bright for me. And we go back to, like, a cream white color. And I decide I don't like it. That looks weird. And then I remember that I have these bows. And I get really excited because there's texture on the bows. And it actually goes with this hair and doesn't clip super bad. So I settle on a cute bow for her winter outfit. That way it looks like she's kind of got some of her hair pulled back out of the way. And I wanted to do like a pinky purple theme, and I don't know if I settle for that because the purple is really bright. I think I go for like a plain swatch after that. I think, yeah, I ended up going for a plain swatch. I think I did white or like a light pink. One of those is what I settled on, I believe. Oh, the blue is cute. Oh, I settled on the pink. It clips a little. You can tell when you're super close up to her hair, but we're never going to be that close to her hair, so I don't really care if it clips. I don't care. It's fine. And I fixed her shoes, I guess. And I put her on the gallery, so in case it crashes, we can at least have her back to some extent. Womp, womp, womp. Because now I am panicking that everything I hold dear is going to vanish. And you would think with the amount of times that I've had college computers crash and everything, unbeknownst to me, just burn in a pit of fiery rage that I would have pre-saved all my saves and things. But no, because my brain was like, this is a high quality computer. This isn't a crappy computer. It's not a small laptop. Like, it can handle anything. No. Back up your saves. Listen to the simmers that say back up your saves. Do it, please. Because you will regret it when you lose all of your save data. and you will cry. Okay, yep, you will cry. Sorry, we have a train going through it. I'm trying to minimize the train noise. But I'm just saving her to the gallery, picking a cute picture, because I think that matters, apparently. And then it's freaking out, and it's like, have you tried the Sims gallery? You can find A, B, C, D, E, F, G, because it's a completely new save file, and a completely new Sims game, and apparently I forgot to turn off the help. And we're jumping into the game. Finally. Do, 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 do. The power of science, baby. And of course, I immediately pick spring because cherry blossoms are my favorite. Whee! Springtime. We love spring. I just watched the cherry blossoms go around for a few times because it's my favorite animation. I'm sorry. And then I try to figure out where I want to put her because I literally have not thought about this at all. I'm going in zero planning. None of this is done. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just winging it. Seat of my pants. Seat of my pants. All the time. Hands down, always the seat of my pants. Sometimes I think about it. This time, seat of my pants. I think I end up putting her in Dulce Valley, I think. Because I don't play in Dulce Valley. Yeah, I put her in Dulce Valley. There you go, Dulce Valley. And then I realized why I don't play here, because there's no lots. And everything is stupid. And I lose my mind. Because there's literally nothing here. Like, there's only, like, one lot it'll let me take. And that's... I go crazy, dude. I go crazy when I realize it's the only one it'll let me have. Unless I kick people out of their house. I don't even think there's anybody to kick out of their house in this one. Because most of it's like business lots, I think. And that's why I can't move into them. And I panic and I check again because I'm like, there's no freaking way Sam's cannot live here. And I'm just like, why the frick not? And it's like, wait, there's nothing on your lot. And I'm like, dude, I don't care. That's the point. We're supposed to start with nothing. Click. And it's unfurnished because it's an empty lot, bro. It's an empty lot. And then it tells me about how to use the microscope to get cool plant pictures. And I'm like... And how you can sing with the microphone. And all of the help stuff is freaking... stop doing that. No, thank you. I don't want your help. I don't want your help. No, I don't want your help. Thank you. I think your name is Emily, but I don't want your help. And then I complain about all the trees and the rocks on the slot. Because I'm like, why is there so many trees and rocks on the slot? And then I get annoyed. And then the Emily chick pops up again, and I'm just like, Emily, go away. I think her name is Emily. I don't know. Is her name Emily? What is her name? I don't even remember. Girl, I don't even remember what your name is. Apparently it's not that important. It's somewhere on the Sims page. I can't remember. I'm gonna just call her Emily. Emily gets in our way. A lot. Because Emily thinks I'm an inexperienced Sims player. Emily, I have like a billion plus hours in this game. My computer just fried. And then this is me saying that I'm gonna delete all of the rocks and all of the trees, but I'll cheat our money back, I promise. Even though we're only getting like $16 per rock. I don't want this stuff on the lot. It's bothering me. It makes me angry for some reason. I'm just like hardcore, just like throwing it in the trash. I'm so mad. I'm taking my anger out on all these rocks and these bushes, and I'm like, this is stupid. This is the only lot we get, and you're gonna cover it in crap. You're not even gonna put a starter home on it. This is bull crap. And I was just like throwing it away. And then my camera started to do this thing where it does that stupid drift thing it does when you have like a 2-3 story house, and it's like bleep bloop bloop bloop. You know what I mean? Where it's like, and it like drags you to the left real hard. It drags you to the right real hard. I don't know why it started doing that. It's annoying. And I look, it's a fresh save, dude. Like, stop. God, please. They need to fix that next. They said they fixed so many bugs. I literally played this the other night, and my game crashed so hard that I couldn't even force save. And it's a brand new save. Brand new Sims, like freshly downloaded. Everything is new with all of the fixes and all of the who's it's what's it's and like all of that. And oh my god. I just realized I lost some of my rewards because I had to re-download all of that information. I am mad! I'm extra mad now. Okay, I'm fixing the simoleons, and I've never used this cheat before, so I'm reading it to make sure I'm doing it right. So I'm putting it here, and I'm like, what is bits? And then I was like, oh, that's bills. Ding dong. And then I was just like, why does it say place? And then I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just going to put in the amount that my simoleon should have been for a singular person. And I'm like, I think it's 20,000. But. So I'm looking, I'm trying to figure it out, and then I realize that my one thing isn't working, so I'm just gonna have to punch it in, and I have to fix it, and then I'm like, 20,000, 1, 2, 3 zeros. Okay. And then it resets my money. Yep, it reset my money, which was super cool, man. We love that. And now I spend like the next 40 minutes making a home because I want it to be a micro home so we can get double the skill gain and blah, 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 blah. And I'm trying to figure out how to do that because I've never done that before. And I'm like, the tiniest tiny house do you have? And then I forget that there's like airplanes and cars that drive by here, and it drives me insane the whole entire episode. Like, Jesus. I'm gonna have to find those other rewards though now, because it's gonna make me mad. Because I did have them all, because I've played all the reward events, and I think I'm missing some now. But oh well. I guess I'll have to find a way to get them back. But probably not, because I don't think I can, because they were tied to the account. And now I'm trying to see how big I can make it, and then I realize that I can't make it any bigger because it's over the limit, and then I'm like, oh, we're over the limit of the shell. Oops. And then I count my tiles, and I realize what I did, and I was like, oh, I did too many tiles. Cool. Sorry, I sneezed. I didn't want that to be in the voiceover. It was a very loud sneeze. So now I'm counting my stuff until it says I can't place anymore, and the thing turns red. So we're counting and we're counting and we're moving it out, and we're counting and we're moving and we're counting, and it says we're good. It says we have like 2 spare tiles left, I think, at that point. And so I'm just like, okay, cool. So this is how big our house gets to be. And then I'm like, wait a minute. So I try it again because I'm freaked out. I'm like, wait a minute, is that enough tiles? And the game's like, yeah. And I'm like, awesome, cool beans. So then I'm like, so now I can do da-da-da. And then I finally realized that there's a freaking number with a checklist in the corner. And then I'm trying to figure out what I need. So I need a toilet. For sure, I need a toilet, 100%. And I like my black toilet, but then I don't want to use that toilet because it's an expensive toilet. And I realize it's expensive, so I put in a regular freaking toilet. You know how toilets work. You know how bathrooms work in The Sims. You put a toilet, you put a sink, you put a mirror, you put a shower. That's how they function. And then I realized at some point in the middle of this that I don't have a freaking light. So I get mad and I do that as well. I want the one tile sink, but I don't want the ugly one. So then I grab that one, and then I'm like, oh, that one's kind of expensive. I don't know, maybe. And I'm like, I don't know. So then I'm like, where's the second cheapest, not ugly sink-ish? And then I'm like, this one's probably the second cheapest sink. So then I get that sink, and I put it in front of the toilet, because I'm like, they can totally walk right there. There's 2 spaces of a square. And then I'm like, why can't I turn this? And then I forget that my Sims 3 camera isn't instantly on because it's a new save file and a new everything, and I have crashed out again. This video was full of me crashing out, trying not to cry into the microphone, which you guys couldn't hear. I'm laughing about it now, but I was really upset about it at the time, to be honest with you, and it was really upsetting to me. And then there's my bathroom. And then I go back to my walls. And I'm having a blonde moment because I can't remember what to do to get it to do walls. And I'm panicking. And I'm doing 3,000 things at once because my brain is dumb. And then I figured it out. And I put in a wall. And I put in another wall. And then I sat there for a minute like a doofus, trying to figure out what else I want to do. And then I decided to leave the rest of the room open because it's a really small freaking house. It's so small. And then I can't figure out what I want to do next. So we go back to the bathroom and I'm like, what do I need? And then I go to the bedroom and I'm like, can I even fit a double bed in here? And I'm like, do I want to fit a double bed in here? So then I try to find a double bed that I like. And I'd settle on one, and it's pretty expensive, I think. And I put it in, and I'm like, okay, it fits. But if I slam it against the wall, the Sim's going to be stupid and it's not going to want to get in it and they're not going to want to woohoo because apparently that bug is back when they said they fixed it. They didn't fix it apparently. Because it's back again. Ba-da-na-na-na-na-na, back again, it's back again. So then I decide that, you know what, we're not going to have a baby right away, so why don't we just do a regular bed? So we put in a regular bed and we move along with our day, and it ends up being a purpley pink bed, and I totally didn't realize that until later. So not planned. And then we're looking and we're doing kitchen because I'm going to put kitchen against that wall right there by the end of the bed. Do it galley style. And I'm trying to remember which counters aren't too expensive, but the ones that I kind of like, so they're not annoying me. You know? And I settle on this rusticy looking kind of situation. Don't know why I wanted to go rustic. I honestly can't remember. I was in the mood for rustic though. So we did some rustic gray white counter situation, gray blue, whatever you want to call it, where the gray is kind of warped a little bit, and we do that. Too bad I can't put the sounds in here. This would have been some fun ASMR for you guys. And then I fight about what fridge I want to use because I freaking hate the fridges. And I also fight about where I want to put the stupid fridge even, to be honest with you. I changed the colors of this fridge I don't know how many freaking times, by the way. And the stove. So I'm so sorry. So many times. I changed so many colors of the stove and the fridge and just like everything that it involves. I decide whether I want to do like a tabletop stove or like where the stove separates the counters, and then I decide that I don't want to do that I want to do one of like the induction stovetops. So I put on one of the stoves, and then I realized that we don't have any lights. I think a little bit after this, after I try to put in a vent hood maybe. I know I figured it out eventually. Did I even put a vent? I did put a vent hood. And then it got on my nerves when I was placing windows, so I may not have deleted it at some point. I can't remember. Oh, this is the part where I realized I haven't had a light this whole friggin' time. Oh, nope. I decide that it's time to put in the stupid stuff. Like the smoke detector and the whatnot. And then I'm like, wait a minute, no. That's the wrong one. And then it's like, you can't place that there. And I'm like, why the frick not? And I'm like, I might as well just place everything right now. And then I'm like, wait, why can't I see anything? And I place everything down and I move it around once I put windows in. So, like, there's literally no point in me placing these things. Because I move them all. I do. I move them so many times. Do I finally figure out that I don't have no lights now? When does my brain go, oh yeah, no lights? Let's find out. Oh, no, now we're doing it. Now we're doing the no lights. Now my brain's like, oh my god, no light. Lights are the first thing I do in every build, so I don't know why I didn't do lights. And then my brain's like, where's the tiny light? I want the tiny one. And I'm like, where the fuck is the tiny light? And then I panic, and then I find the tiny light. I literally never put actual lights in my builds, so if you download my builds and there's no actual lights, I'm sorry, but they get in my way when I gameplay, and I don't like it. And I realize that one needs 2 lights at least, and then I'm like, all of the rooms are dark, and I'm like, ew. I'm just like super panicky about how dark everything is. And then I see the different colors of stuff, and I'm like, oh, ew. And then I'm like, ooh, what door should I put on the door? And then I decided to do like a cute little cottagey type number thing. Like blue suburban vibes. Big cute kitty, tiny blue suburban, tiny home. I channel my inner HGTV or my inner little Simsy or something. And I'm just like, which bathroom door should I use? We have real bathroom doors now, but like, ew. I don't want a bathroom door for my house that says women's, men's, unisex bathroom. I just want a door with a handle on it that looks like it would go into your bathroom. But then I ended up putting, I think this is like the ranch, horse ranch. Or the horse ranch doors or something. Or like a city living door. One of those. Because of the knob. The handle knob thing. The handle doorknob. My lord. I literally can't focus to save my life today. Okay. And then I go up and I'm like, ah! The ceiling! I don't know what I'm thinking. Oh, the windows. I was trying to match the windows with the door. The windows and the doors. I hate putting windows and doors on houses. I just want to get empty shells and just decorate. That's what I want in my life. Not to play in, just to decorate and not have a budget. I think I might do that as like a mini series on YouTube. Because some days I just want to decorate a Sims house, y'all. And I know not all the windows are level. Sue me. But I'm a blind girl and I do what I do. And if you don't like it, then make your own. I guess. Or, like, don't download my builds. I don't put a lot of my builds on the gallery for that reason. Because, like, they're crooked. And people would just be like, oh my god, all your stuff is crooked. Oh, and here I am checking for lot traits and stuff we can add for painting. And I think I do Artist Studio is one I did, I think is what it's called. The doggy hangout. The doggy hangout is my favorite. I love the dogs. Let's see. I'm looking. I'm thinking. I'm trying to remember what they're all called. And it's the home studio. There you go. That is it. And then I chose homie. And then I'm looking for natural light, and I couldn't remember what the little picture for it was, because sometimes these are hard to read. So I do mess that up, and it takes me a hot minute to find natural light, so I apologize. And I laugh about some of the other options because I forgot those were there. And we keep going, and we keep going, and we keep going, and we keep going. And I restart, and there's natural light. Okay. So we got all of our lot traits, and I I backed up to make sure there wasn't any requirements. And all of our sizing is good. And then I think I go to roofs now, don't I? Or do I try to paint the ceiling? I might try to paint the ceiling here. I can't remember. God, I hope not. Oh, no, but I'm trying to paint the house. And then I debate blue suburban. I panic. I paint it blue suburban. Ugh. Not that blue, though, because that's not the right blue. That's teal blue, and I didn't like it. And then I go for, like, a gray blue, and I'm like, maybe. I think I settle on the gray blue, though. At one point, I believe. Yeah, I settle on the gray blue. And now I'm trying to remember how the heck do I paint the frickin' ceiling, because my sim is constantly like, my ceiling! I'm outside! Boo-hoo! And then I decided to get the roof first. But I hate that now that we have ceilings. Sims are always like, we're outside. And you're like, no, we just didn't paint the ceiling. And it's like, the roof doesn't cover the... Dude, I'm going to kill you, Sim. Like, no. Like, I will put you in a pit of piranhas. And this is me trying to figure out how roofing freaking works. I hate roofing in The Sims. I don't know how y'all do that, like, elaborate roofing stuff, because I'm just like, that's too big and it looks ugly, and I'm like, I'm gonna just double it, and then I mess up. So I'm trying to, like, interconnect them like two little hutches. I don't know if it even looks good at this point. It's not on the gallery, so it's fine. You guys don't have to look at it after this. Unless you guys want me to put it on the gallery, I guess. And I'm dragging in the eaves because it's being weird. And I don't understand what the graph is. I guess it's the part that it covers. I don't know. But I'm trying to make sure that I cover the wall. So I go a little overboard. And then I eventually kind of think I figure out what the graph means. Because right here I think it's not covering but like it is, because then it moves it out more, and I'm like, what? And I'm so confused. So like I think the way that I had it before was covering, but if not, let me know, because if she starts freaking out, then it's my fault, because I honest to goodness don't understand how roofing in this game works. And I've watched roofing videos and I've done all of the things, and I still don't understand it. I just don't. I've done all the tricks, I do all of the things, and it just still looks ugly, and everyone else's boats just looks so pretty. And then I realized that I'd paint the other half of the house. So then I get mad, so then I have to go get my paint, and then I have to paint that part of the house, because for some reason it didn't paint that freaking corner, and I don't know why that's a different shade than the other one, and it drives me insane, and I have to make sure that I do the side of it too. And then I check to make sure all the paint is done, and the paint is done, so I'm happy. And we've got the roof. And I almost mess up and grab the wrong thing, and I'm trying to adjust the roof, because I think that means that that's what I'm supposed to cover with the roof, but I don't know, because it looks stupid. So you tell me, is that why my builds are weird? Is that because that shows you what the extent of like the roof covering is? Oh, and then I do the front little facet part of the roof there to match the actual like building. And then I make the roof match the brown on the windows and the doors. And I don't like the fact that the eaves are sticking out 3,000 times on that roof, so eventually I'll fix it, because that's really bothering me, and I didn't realize you could put trim there, and it weirded me out, and I laughed about it for like 5 whole minutes. And then it doesn't look like I painted that roof, which is why I grabbed that paint again, because like the colors are weird, and it's driving me nuts, and it's making me irritated. And then I'm trying to figure out which color of roofing that I should use. I think I end up going with a blue for the roof color. I can't remember. But I change it, and it's tin at one point. I don't like the tin. The tin looks weird. I liked it for like a second, and then I was like, that just looks dumb, because it doesn't seem like it would fit that kind of house, because it's a cottagey house and not like something industrial, and that kind of tin is like industrial tin and not like I have a tin roof roof type roof, because I have that sort of a roof, you know what I mean? And my cat is nosing me for dinner. Hold on. Oh, sorry, buddy. I see you. Hi. Hold on, guys. My cat is nosing me, so I'm gonna have to pause my audio recording real quick. 1 second. Whoops, my bad. Sorry for that pause. We ended up settling on the blue scale, whatever it is, roof, and then I fiddle with the roof size again, because I don't like it, and I think I figured out the roof. That pauses me laughing about my cat not wanting to be out for his dinner. I didn't want to put a cackling moment in there, sorry. We're doing that. We got like 40 more minutes left in the video, by the way, just for a time check for you VOD watchers. It's roughly about 40 minutes. So we're fiddling with the roof. We don't get a lot accomplished this episode, because I'm a dork and you're a dork, and I'm trying to make sure that the ceiling is covered by the roof, and I fiddle with it a little bit, and I don't like it. I get really annoyed by the roof, and I just decide to leave it the way that it is. You know, it's close enough. It's cutesy. It's not my favorite, but it works. And now that we got everything sorted and everything the way that it needs to go and the places it needs to go, I try to move some stuff around a little bit, but then I'm like, oh, oops, I'm not in build mode anymore, and then I can't sit it over there, so I end up sitting everything, like, in that teeny tiny corner. And then I realized that I don't like the stove, and the vent hood's in the way because of the windows. So I raised the windows up a little bit so they're not underneath the cabinet, because that was also bothering me. And then I realized that I don't like the fridge, so the fridge eventually goes too. So don't worry about the fridge. It's gonna go too. Then I try another stovetop, and I don't like it. Trying to figure out where to place it, and I don't like that one. So we try another color, because I forget how to flip through the color wheel thing, and we settle on like a white. And then I don't like the white, because it's like really white. And I'm like, oh, that's like really white. So then I settle on like the rose goldy color, or whatever you want to call it. Eventually I settle on what I think is the rose gold color, whatever that color is. That one. The one that I'm looking at right now. That one. I don't really like it. So I delete it. But eventually I think I settle on something similar to that. I think it's the white with the accent. Yeah, there we go. And then I'm like, ew, the stove. So gross. Totally would have been worth it to put a real stove in here. And then I'm checking the windows for window placement. And I'm fixing the window in the bathroom. And I'm checking to see our bedroom window. And then it's also messing with our thermostat. And I don't like where I'm placing the thermostat. So I get annoyed and I move our bedroom window. So it's in a cuter spot. And then I decide to get another bedroom window, because who the heck doesn't want 2 windows into their bedroom? Like, ooh. And then I think about it for the bathroom, and then I'm like, I don't like the layout, and I'll probably change it later, so I'm not going to get a second window right there right now. And then I started looking at stuff. And I'm like, oh, now I gotta paint the walls and the ceiling, and then this is where I try to paint the ceiling. And I realize I can't frickin' paint the ceiling. Like, what the frick? What do you mean I can't paint the ceiling? Oh, man. And I'm trying to figure out what I would even freaking paint the ceiling. Like, what texture would you paint a ceiling? In, like, a cabin. I guess it would be wood, but I painted it, like, a stone, I think. I ended up settling for stone. Some sort of, like, stone outdoorsy masonry texture sort of situation. I don't know why I didn't just do wood. Probably would have made more sense, honestly. But, like, no one's gonna see the ceiling anyway, so I don't know why I do this. But I'm just like, oh yeah, we have ceilings now. Must paint ceiling. And I try to paint the ceiling, and it's like, no, you cannot paint the ceiling. And I get really mad because I can't paint the freaking ceiling. I almost rage quit over the fact that I can't paint the ceiling. And then Miss Emily, or whatever her name is, like, I can help you. Would you like some help? And I'm like, no. And then I'm like, do I have to be on a certain level? Do my walls have to be a certain way for me to be able to paint the ceiling? And I try to get in, it's like, no. And I'm like, I have money. And it's like, no. And it's still like, nope. Can't paint the ceiling. Nope. You can't do that. And yeah, I'm doing that voice on purpose, by the way. To like articulate how actually honest to goodness mad. I was mad about how honest to goodness irritated I was that I couldn't paint the ceiling. Oh, and then I went to the basement by accident. Whoops, basement. Boop. First floor. Woo-hoo. And I realized that no matter what I do, for some stupid reason, I can't paint the ceiling. And I'm just like, okay, whatever. And I give up on the ceiling, and I'm like, if my sim complains one time about this frickin' ceiling, and I go off on this tangent, like, I was so mad. I was so mad, you guys. I was just like, oh, freaking do this freaking ceiling. I was like, the ceiling gives everyone freaking trouble. And then I'm like, no, I gotta paint the bathroom. Now I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for the floor. I like the floors. I did concrete in the bathroom. The concrete in the bathroom stays because I made it like a wet room, or whatever you want to call it. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for the rest of the house, and it's really frustrating. Because it's got to be something where I can see everything on. But I also want it to be something that would, like, match stuff, too. And then I think about changing the bathroom, and I decide not to. And then I think, why don't I just do, like, a stone concrete, like, masonry floor or something? So then I look for that. I think about that one. I don't like it. I think about a different color. I do the white one, and then I realize how white the white one is, and I'm like, ah! Also, it looks like my elementary school's flooring does now. They have, like, the white speckled, it's not linoleum, but you know what I mean. Where it's, like, waxable. And then I think about wood, and I'm like, I don't like that wood, because it's yellow. And then that's, like, too light of a wood. And then the white is just too white. Like, my God, that's a lot of white. I'm not a big fan of white, if you don't know. Like, I don't like the color white as a paint. Or as, like, a flooring. Or as, like, an accent color. Like, white just gives me the ick. Like, we moved into a trailer, and it had, like, old white peely wallpaper type wallpaper, and I begged my mom to paint it, and I painted it blue, and then she told me that how am I not depressed by the blue, because it turned my whole entire room blue after I painted it blue, because I also got, like, blue and white curtains like the ocean, so when the sun came through, it looked like the bottom of the ocean. It was kind of cool. But that's beside the point. Now I'm trying to figure out what to paint the walls, because I kind of want it to still kind of have a cabiny, cozy feel to it. You know what I mean? But I don't want it to feel too grandma cabin cozy. So I'm, like, trying to find, like, a neutral color for now, because there's no colors attached to these gens. Which is, like, the only thing where I was like, man, I wish there was, like, a color or something that I could use to, like, guide myself. I drove myself nuts trying to figure out what to paint these rooms, and I did, like, a blue in the bathroom, I think, like a blue or a gray color, blue-gray color in the bathroom. And then this is when I noticed the fridge, I think. Oh, yep. I zeroed in on the fridge. I was like, the fridge! The fridge! I zeroed in on that fridge. Here we go. I was like, I hate it. I hate the fridge. I'm like, delete the fridge. I hated that fridge. I raged about the fridge. And then I tried the blue. Didn't like it. Tried the white one. Didn't like that one either. Tried the brown one. Hated that. Tried the pink one. Didn't like that either. Tried the green one. It kind of worked until I realized it was minty, and then I was like, bleh. Like, literally, my reaction was, it's minty, bleh. And then I settled on the white one. And then I think I kept it. So that's cool. And that's where we're going to end it for today, I think. This will be a 2-part one, so sorry, guys. Okay, then. Oop. That's totally being weird, but okay. Don't know why that's going crazy for, but it totally is. Haha. Well, we're back. Sorry, my software was being weird. New software, what can you say? But we're going to finish our build. I try to figure out some curtains and things. Not doing too good there, but you know. I thought I was going to have to quit recording because it was being weird about me pausing and unpausing, so I saved it as it was, but hopefully we'll have a full file at this point. Who knows, honestly. Sorry. Again, new software because the old software kept throwing me out every 10 minutes. Your girl's not used to it. But we're going crazy. We're trying to find curtains. I spend way too long on these curtains, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. I spend way too long on these curtains. Because I don't want nothing see-through. Because I'm like, see-through's gross. And then I'm like, maybe see-through will work. And then I'm like, yeah, no. I spend so long on these curtains. There's only, actually, I don't even know, 10, 15 minutes of actual gameplay probably in this video. So I'm so sorry. If that's what you like instead of, the build-wise stuff, you could totally probably skip this video and be okay. Honestly. I'll probably put that in the description so you guys know that there's not a lot of actual gameplay. I just set up her needs and stuff and do our dice rolls here soon, but, you know. Okay, everything's gotta be loud today. My bad. Sorry about any background noise, guys. We got a lot going on today, I guess. Everyone's up and down and all over the place, and everyone's home early. You know what? Those would have probably worked in retrospect, but they were high and a little off, and I could have alt placed them and I forgot about it. Oh well. I tried a ton of curtains. Tons of curtains. The new fairies came with came with curtains and a curtain rack. But the curtain rack did not fit all curtain heights. So they had to remake the curtain rack to fit all of the curtain heights. So if you have the fairy pack, then that is also an option for your curtains, which I didn't have at the moment, so that's cool. Totally sad that I'm missing out on the fairy pack. But it is what it is. Those are way long and way tall, and I thought I could find shorter ones, but I could not, so I continue to go through the curtains. I go crazy trying to find curtains to match these, just for them to clip through my bed. Just for them to clip through the bed. I find the lower wall height ones. Oh yeah, these are the ones that clip through the bed. See the clip? I didn't see the clip. Because I'm a blind girl, and I'm just like, oh, that's normal. And then I see the clipping, and I'm like, ew. And I'm like, alt please. And then that's how that works. And we alt place the curtains. And then I try to find some for the frickin' kitchen, and oh my god. Did I want to cry? I wanted kind of like a yellowy in the kitchen though, so I'm looking for specific color. There's only so many curtains that go on the windows for those. And I should have picked like the pack, but I did not because I'm an idiot and I was not thinking straight. Because at that point, I am Delulu. I'm Delulu that we're gonna get this done. I'm Delulu. I think I'm gonna go for like another hour at this point. I'm all like, but my brain is like, of death. That's happening. So we're looking for curtains. I almost delete those curtains, and then I'm like, screw it, and I put them back because I wanted yellow curtains, and I'm like, no, that's gonna be too much yellow. Like, ew. Because my brain thought the bed was blue. I thought I was tying something. I thought I was doing something. Oh, did I settle on a blue curtain? I thought I changed it to yellow. Guess not. Oh well. I guess I didn't change the curtain. I thought I did though. And then the camera's bouncing me around, and I realize I'm not lined up with anything, and I'm like, bah. And it's bouncing me around. I'm going crazy. I'm checking the size of the lot. I'm getting frustrated. I'm trying to find our mailbox. There it is. It's in the corner, and I'm like, screw it. I'm dragging over the mailbox. We're just living in the tiny abyss of this lot. And that's okay. We're fine. Everything's fine. Nothing is wrong here. Everything's fine. I remember the freaking trash can. Okay. I remember the trash can. And then while I'm remembering the outside trash can, I remember I don't have an inside trash can. And I'm losing my mind. And I'm like, and now I gotta get a freaking inside trash can. So I'm looking, and I'm looking, and I finally settle on a freaking trash can, only to find that it's an outside trash can, and not an inside trash can. So then I'm like, crap, I'll get a crappy trash can. And then I'm like, I don't know if I want a crappy trash can or not. And then I'm like, I don't know, maybe this trash can? And I'm like, that's a lot of gray, and I could put it in the bathroom. And then I'm like, oh wait, the shower's in the bathroom, and I can't put it there, and I gotta put the door there, so that's not gonna work. So it's not gonna work in the bathroom. Plus it looks like a hamper. Why the heck would I put the trash can in the bathroom? It's gonna block the shower. Me realize there's a cubby hole right there. Me places trash can no fit. Me alt places trash can finally fit. Me happy. The end. And then I'm looking at the bathroom. And I'm like, what the heck? What is wrong with me? I don't notice it. And I'm trying to look for an easel, and I literally can't spell easel, so you're gonna have me pause for like 5 to 10 whole minutes while I figure out how to spell freaking easel, because I could not find the freaking thing to save my life, even though I scrolled past it right there and I didn't notice it. Ha! That was funny. But looking back, I saw it. I saw it just then. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I scrolled too fast. I should have scrolled back slower. I totally missed it. So I'm frustrated. And I've tried to type in just paint, just anything to pull it up, because my brain will not let me spell easel to save my life, you guys. To save my life, I can't spell the word easel. It's insane. It's insane. I don't know. It's fine. I don't know. I can't even. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. I try another type of thing. Doesn't do what I want. And I'm so frustrated because I can't spell a simple word. To this day, I cannot spell that word. To this day, I probably can't spell that word. Do you? Don't ask me to. I probably can't. But that is that. We've got 25 minutes remaining for those of you who want a game count of how long this goes on for. Finally, I find the stupid easels, and I'm like, do I want the pretty one or do I want that one? And I'm like, I want that one. I threw away the one we got for work because I was like, I don't want that. Like in episode 2. So, if you like the other easels, sorry. I apparently thought they were dumb. I like my blue one. It's fine. We like it. Psh. I placed the blue easel down. I'm looking at the bathroom. Look at me analyze the bathroom, and I'm like, I forgot toilet paper. Yep. Yep. I'm going back to place a singular decorative item of toilet paper in my bathroom. And I'm trying to alt place it, and it's going to place on the window, but no one's going to see it, so it's fine. And I don't care. There it is. Toilet paper. The only decorating I do besides the windows is freaking toilet paper. Toilet paper. And then I'm like, and let's play with Odessa. Like, I'm not gonna only record for like 20 more minutes, which is like 10 minutes of gameplay. So I literally like I go in and we roll for her stuff. We roll for her skills, and that's what we do. And I put in one of the roll for dice, and I show you guys how to do that, and that's what I do. Sorry, I muted my microphone for a second. But that's what I do. Oh, and then I realized she needs a mirror for charisma. And I didn't put one in the bathroom, and I don't want to put one in the bathroom, so I put it on the wall right there. And I'm trying to find a cute one that goes with, like, the decor, kind of, sort of fits the whimsical vibe, and I don't like that one, and I don't like that one, and I like that one for some reason because it matches the wood tone. Don't tell me it doesn't. Let me have it. Okay, let me have it. Let me just think it does, okay? Okay, thank you. I know it doesn't match. It's okay. But that's, yeah. Oh, and then I put the mirror down. So, mirror, blinds, toilet paper, the only decorating I've done this entire time. Everyone else is like, oh my god, this needs a rug, this needs a this needs this, and I'm just like, mirror, toilet paper, curtains, done, boom. Oh my god. And I think about putting one in the bathroom, and I'm just like, no, it's okay, it's fine, everything's fine. And then I'm like, okay, so we're rolling for dice. I don't know why we're looking at the back of my house. And we're gonna go in, and I'm trying to figure out how to get her reward store trait, because we roll a 20, which is savant, which is our reward trait. I don't remember what that is, to be honest, so eventually I'll put it in the description or something, because I meant to look it up before I did this audio recording thing, but I totally forgot. So this is me just struggling, trying to find where the friggin' reward store is, because I never use the reward store. I'm like, what do you mean? What do I need? And then I'm finally like, oh, yeah. And then you use UI cheats, obviously, to give yourself this. And I'm like, where would that even be? And I'm like, oh, they're alphabetical order. So I scroll all the way down to the bottom. And I'm like, oh, there it is. Give me a minute. I'm reading. Yes. Yep. Yes. Yep. Yep. Reading still? Reading? Yep. Reading. Trying to triple check the name of the thing. Because I don't know what I'm doing. Because of course I don't. Because I always never know what I'm doing. So we're checking. And then I giggle about the needs no one. See the needs no one option? I giggle about that for like 10 minutes. I give myself the trait and I'm like, I don't know how or like what I'm even doing. So I triple check that I unlocked the reward and then I have the trait. I add it on to the thing and then I go over and I'm like, how do I even check that? So I'm like, what do I even do? Because it's showing that I have it, but I don't know if I do. And then I'm like, my Simology panel, obviously. So we go to my Simology panel. When I figure out where it is. And I've got the art lover, I've got the muser trait, and I've got creative, and I got jealous, and I got savant. And I'm like, where the heck did the muser trait come from? Because I forget when you do your aspirations and you do your 3 traits that you get an extra one. And I'm very confused as to why that's there. And I'm like, wait, do I want to remove that? And then I'm like, wait, never mind. No, I know what that is now. Because I thought I messed up and I thought I ruined her. But she's heckin' bored. She's like, I am so bored right now. And I'm like, same girl, same. I am bored as heck. And then I look at her once and I select some for us to do later. Because, of course, my queen. And if you pin the once, they won't go away. So I pin the one that I want. And I decide to give her cooking. Because since we only have a skill of level 1, that's not giving us any like bonuses at all. I don't have to really cheat anything. So I'm just going to have her make some food. And I'm debating on whether I want her to be like healthy food or regular food. For right now, I'm doing regular food. And I'm like, why won't it give me anything? And then I realized that the fresh ingredients thing is checked in a minute. And I get really annoyed. Because I don't like that option. Because you use it when you use cottage living and the lot challenge. I see it finally. There we go. And I'm like, where the frick is my fruit salad? And for some reason, fruit salad just literally is not coming up and I'm losing my mind. So I'm like, fine, we'll just make a batch of mac and cheese. I think is what I have her make. Mac and cheese? Oh, I save. Yeah, I'm losing my mind. I'm like, what happened to me? What am I doing? What am I doing right now? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm inwardly freaking out. That's what I'm doing. I'm looking at my lot traits to see if simple living is on the lot challenges. It's not. Because I thought that's what was causing it, but it's not. So I don't know what's causing it for realsies. But I'm going to go back and we're going to cook with our queen and we're going to set her up and we're going to make mac and cheese, I think is what I end up making. Let me see. Yep. Mac and cheese? Yeah, mac and cheese. Because that was craving mac and cheese. So Girly Pop made mac and cheese. Mac and cheese. Mac and cheese. And then I decide that her other 2 traits are going to be entrepreneur and romance at level 1. But since they're level 1, I'm not cheating them. Plus I didn't know how because she didn't even have them. So yeah. I don't know. it just felt weird. So I just let her get them naturally. Because at that point, I was pretty much over it. And I was just setting up her needs, making sure she could reach everything. She's bubbling a pot of mac and cheese. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I sang about mac and cheese. Which sounds delicious, by the way. Oh, she's mad about the fridge. Yeah. She's like, small fridge. Ew. And I'm like, what do you mean small fridge? I got so mad. I was like, I've never seen this before. And my son's just like, ew, small fridge. What do you mean? I laughed so hard. And then I decided to do one of the roll for dice to show you guys how roll for dice works. And I messed up and I made it an event instead of a holiday at first. So we're going to see me mess up right here. Whoopsies. Failure alert. But that's okay. And I'm just like, what do I make it? I don't know. It feels like an event to me. And then I realized I messed up because that's not an option. Holidays aren't an option. Because then I'm like, because holidays are their own thing. What? No freaking way holidays are their own thing. Guys, you didn't know that, did you? Because I'm like, I don't remember it being gold star or silver star or anything. I don't know. I got a bug dive bombing me, so if I scream, it's a bug. I'm not in danger. But I am in danger. I'm in danger, but I'm not. Because there's a bug dive bombing my face. It's flying around the light that's on above my head. And I realize that it's a holiday. So I punch in roll for dice. Because that's the name of the holiday. And then I'm like, what picture should we do? And then I'm like, oh, there was dice right there. I didn't even see that. Or at least I think it was dice. So we do black and white balloons. Boom, boom. And then I'm like, what should we do? Because that's optional and we didn't have to add anything. But I go back and check just in case. And then I realize that it's optional. And I'm like, alright. And then I'm like, oh, I don't really need to change that. Because I go there and I read those. Don't really need to fix those. So we just leave it alone. I'm like, I don't want to mess with that because I don't understand that. And the day of the week is Thursday. So it's supposed to happen on Thursday. Only on Thursdays. Boom, boom, boom. But you literally have to go in and manually do every single one. So I do the rest after the stream. And I do tell you guys that at the end. But I go back to check now to see if we have to add anything. Like if Shella chose anything specific that I might want to do. I can't remember. I think she just subbed it out with Harvest Fest. If you want to do that and then got rid of the gnomes. If you want to do that instead of making your own. Because it will conflict with Harvest Fest. And you do have to cancel Harvest Fest. And then I decide that they don't need the day off from school and work. Eventually I realize that's what that is and I take that off. You don't want your Sims to have the day off for roll the dice. It's just a reminder for you to actually roll the dice. So there is that as well. But I end up going with celebrate roll the dice or celebratory spirit for roll the dice and telling a story, because that feels like something a bard and D&D campaign would do when they're having like a celebratory event. They would like celebrate together, they would tell stories, they would probably eat and drink, but I didn't put that as an option because one, I don't think it's here, and two, I didn't really feel like dealing with that at the time. So I think about it and I'm like, I don't know what I want. And I giggle about some stuff and I laugh. And I thought about putting them in costumes, but I was like, no, like, costumes feel a little weird, you know. And then I see the polar bear plunge and I giggle because that used to be something that was really popular, like, back in the day. I laugh about that for a couple of minutes. Honestly. And then I see the SeaWorld costumes and I'm like, oh, that would be so much fun. But then I'm like, oh, well, Thankful Spirit and Telling Stories are right next to each other, and that feels very D&D-esque. So that's what I did, and that's what I did for all the rest of them. I genuinely thought about the costume things, but some of the costumes the Sims choose on their own is like unhinged. So I scroll through one more time and I count to see how many I could do, and I say I could do 3 more, but I don't really want to, so we're just gonna do Festive Spirit and Storytelling because it feels D&D-esque. And I scroll through again to make sure, and that's when I realize that I can't multi-post these, that I have to do them individually. And then I realize that it says day off work, day off school here in just a second. Or, oh, nope, I don't. No, I go back and fix that later. Anyway, I figure out that I can't, make batches, multi-batches of it. So that kind of makes me sad. So I decide to make the rest of them after the day's over and we finish setting up. Everything is good to go, actually. She's cooking. She's doing a lot. I debate on going longer, and I check the time at this point, and I realize how long we've been going, and I'm just like, guys, I can't even, but look at how cute our little founder bean is. And I zoom in on her cute little doofy face, because of course she has a cute doofy face. Why would she not have a cute doofy face? I mean, come on. For real. She's making her awesome mac and cheese with what looks like a plastic spoon. Oh my god. Like one of those big ladle spoons. She just jumps it on a plate. I love that. And I take it away from her and I almost drag it into the trash. And she's just feeling some kind of way. So I have her do some art. But for some reason it won't let me touch the art thing. There we go. Now it lets me touch the art. And I'm like, well, what can she do? And she's going to do a small classic painting for us. Because she's annoyed. And she's like, the fridge is gross and everything is ugly. And I don't know. Sorry, guys. My bad. I had a moment. Alrighty. And we have her make a classic painting for us. I think I sell this one. I don't think I keep it, which is like part of our problem, which is, and of course it's not going to be a masterpiece. It's like literally her first one. And I'm just like, holy crap, look at how fast our painting skills going up. Freaking yeah, micro home. Woohoo, yeah, micro home. I go off on the micro home thing for like so long, you guys. She paints this so many times, I'm realizing, because last episode she did it like 3 times. Oh, she's not done with it yet. She's thinking about it. Hurry up, girlfriend. God grief, man. She's very inspired. Very, 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 very inspired. Very inspired. There we go. She leveled up again. She's level 3. And I ignore the crap in the corner because I never read it. And then we sell it when she's done. Oh my god, I forgot how long she took to finish that. And she's done. And she thinks she likes painting. Wow, no way. Of course you like painting. You have to. Oh, I put it in our little thing. I don't sell it. Oh, she auto made another painting without me telling her to. Because of course she did. Pretty sure I had that same reaction. Girl. Oh my god. And this goes on for like a couple more minutes, I think. Yeah. I let her do another painting. Yep. Queen is just does these on her own. Like, she was like, I love painting. Painting's the best. Painting's my best friend. She did this last episode too, the second one, which you guys will see after I upload this one. But oh my god. And we're level 4. Let's freaking go. We're like almost halfway there. I think we mastered this like in the middle of episode 2, which is like super funny. And she's like super excited about painting. And she's going crazy, and she's feeling all them inspired moodlets. Because of course she is, but she's still kind of frustrated about some stuff, but the inspiration is flowing, and I'm like, what the heck are you even painting, dude? Because she paints some weird crap. Like, I don't even know what classical painting that is, but like, I'm pretty sure she does it like 3 times. And I'm just like, who the heck would buy that? But okay. And then I don't know what I do with it. I might pull it off and put it in her inventory. I can't remember. Oh, I'm checking the time, and I'm like, holy cow, we've been streaming for forever. This was why that awkward pause is here. And I'm like, oh. And then I grab the thing and I put it in our inventory. Of course I do. And then I decide that, oh, we're done. Our queen is in the bathroom goofing around on her phone, because of course she is. And I'm like, oh, well, you might as well fill your needs while you're here, girlfriend. Go pee. And then you need some food, and I know we made leftovers, and I scroll over the fact that it says get leftovers out of the fridge, and there we go. And so she's doing that. And she's washing her hands. And then I'm like, what can she do after that? And I'm like, I don't know. But we've played for a really freaking long time. And then I'm like, what is that? Because it was like a really loud noise. Lo and behold, it was like an airplane. Because Dulce Valley has airplanes. And I did not know Dulce Valley had airplanes. But it was an airplane. That happens multiple times to me because I'm not used to playing here. So I apologize for the random, what was that? And the sliding over to see it just being an airplane going, whoa. Airplane just go crazy. Whee! And she's eating her mac and cheese and it's looking delicious. And she's taken 3,000 years to eat that mac and cheese. And I'm like, oh yeah, I can kind of speed that up a little bit, I guess. And then she washes her dish in the bathroom sink, because that's not gross. And we decided that since she's not tired, maybe she could paint something else. And I have her do a small pop art painting. I believe that said pop art. And then she is doing, I don't know what is going on up in here. I have her paused because I was reading something. Okay, there we go. We're paused because I'm reading. And we want to do some stuff. Okay, cool. And I'm like, okay, nice. And then I say I'm going to save here. And we're going to end the episode like I always do. And I'm going to switch you guys over to the ending scene. And thank you guys so much for being here. And I appreciate you. And I love you. And I'm so sorry we had to start a new Let's Play. But I hope you enjoyed Odessa. And I can't wait to play Llamas&Legends with you. And I will see you around the internet soon. Bye, everybody.